Hello, welcome to my channel. Yes, it is getting to be that time of year. Jacket weather, hat weather. It's like in the mid 40s right now. So, being that it's fall, I just recently did a review on Advent X, which I installed on my fat bike, which was a Specialized Fat Boy. It's like a 2016 model, I believe. I actually had an opportunity to get another fat bike, which is behind me. You might see it a little bit. And so I took that opportunity and I actually sold my Specialized Fat Boy to somebody locally that will put it to use, and was super excited. So they get a good deal on a pretty nice bike that I've upgraded a bunch on and put a brand new drivetrain. So that's cool. So I did do the review on the Advent X, at least one ride, so I got that in there. Pretty sweet system, but that's not what this video is about. Let's talk about the bike behind me. It is a 2020 Salsa Muckluck. So it's not brand new, but I did buy this, and it is at least current geometry and current standards, which is really what I needed. So it's got, through axles, front and rear, the standard 190 rear, things like that, and decent components. So this has Eagle, so it's 12 speed. Super stoked on that. It is NX, so there's opportunity to upgrade. Things like that, and it doesn't have a dropper post, which I will definitely want to install. The cool thing is if you saw my video on my Specialized Fat Boy, I actually had to drill a hole to feed a dropper cable through. It's in a place where I don't feel like it would compromise the integrity of the frame, so I felt safe doing it. But this bike is carbon, so you don't want to be drilling holes in carbon, but it has a dropper post compatible frame, so that's pretty cool. So I just pop that thing out and I can feed the cable through there and install a dropper post. I'm super stoked about that. So I will be doing some upgrades on this bike. Probably one of the first ones I will be doing is, for some reason, the rear reflector is still on there. And this bike was ridden and commuted with, and so it's got some rust and stuff on it. So a little cleanup, little updates, but carbon Salsa Muckluck. It's also not set up tubeless, so I'm going to want to set this up tubeless, things like that. Super stoked on it. It does have hydraulic brakes, but they also need some TLC. Super squishy feeling. I don't even really like the Guide T brakes that much, so I might just upgrade them entirely. We'll see. Not sure what I'm going to do here. I probably will lower this a little bit. I don't really like how high it is, things like that. But new fat bike for me, pretty stoked on it. This bike, modern geometry, rides a lot more like how I like bikes to ride. And what's cool about this, Mucklucks tend to be more of a all-purpose bike that a little bit more slacker geometry and stuff, but it's got 26-inch wheels, so all my tires, I have some Surly Bud and Lose that will be going on here, will fit on here, so I'm pretty excited about that. Actually, there's a pair of studded tires I can try on here if I want, things like that. So super stoked on it. Yeah, carbon fork even. Yeah, this is gonna be sweet. Pretty excited to have an updated fat bike. It's the one bike that I've been wanting to update in my stable for a while now, and so it's just all over the place on what one I wanted. Fat bikes are interesting. They're for the most part, I'll be riding it in the snow, and so riding in the snow is just a different experience than riding on dirt. And so how the bike handles, how it rides and all that is very different. Someday I'll talk a little bit about that, and I will also do another video once we get snow on tire pressure, because it seems like people don't fully understand that you really do have to drop the tire pressure down to literally 3 to 5 psi. Like, you just have to feel comfortable dropping your tire down to a point where you can just literally almost push it to the rim, and then you'll be able to get through the snow. But if you don't do that, you're gonna struggle. So but I'll do a video on that where I'm actually riding and comparing the different tire pressures. I did one a few years ago, but in my front yard at my old house. But I'll update that and do it like maybe on a trail or something somewhere. It's all gonna depend on when we get snow. We got a month or more before we get snow, and how much we get and all of that. Lately it seems like it's been all over the place. So pretty stoked on this. So speaking of this time of year, I'm not out riding as much as I normally am. I'm gonna still try to get in some skate park sessions, some BMX, and get in some single track, but it's not gonna happen as often as we get into fall. I start moving to the trainer, which I use Zwift. Imagine that, an airplane while I'm doing videos. Shocker. So there'll probably be fewer riding videos, but I do plan on still doing some how-tos that I want to update, some how-to videos that I've done previously, and I will be doing, maintenance videos, things like that. So I kind of shift my channel over to a little bit different stuff. I definitely will do some winter riding videos, but there just aren't as many opportunities to do those as I have in the summertime and stuff like that. I also plan a trip to Ray's. I believe I'm going to try to go Thanksgiving weekend. So I'll be doing videos from Ray's. That's in Cleveland. That's super awesome. And I do want to get down to Bentonville again, so I'll be doing videos from there. And I might try to figure out some other travel I can do. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Cool. I really appreciate your support for my channel. Please like and subscribe. Peace.